our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffalo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Leon Rocky Edwards.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here featuring the perennial welterweight contender Leon Rocky Edwards. Figures to have a decided striking advantage in this matchup. He believes his jab is going to be a key to setting up his power shots here tonight, and every MMA round begins on the feet. No different here. Slips the shot. Solid kick right there. All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer. And the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Edwards? All right, nice early head kick for the champ, Leon Edwards. He waited a little bit to throw that weapon against Kamaru back in the day. No hesitation here early in this one.
He does a great job of setting this strike up. He doesn't throw it blindly. He's always putting something in front of the high kick that allowed for him to not only become the champion, but knock so many others out on his journey to becoming the best in the world. Beautiful body kick. Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, nice kick. Oh, well timed with that too. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely. And the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely knew that Rocky was even there. He was just there to get his work in, as he's doing his work now inside the octagon.
We approach the 1 minute mark in the first round. Able to block that one. Oh, crippling knee to the body. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
What a round! All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go with the start of round 2. Leon Edwards and the one, the only, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a... Oh! He got him hurt. He got to start looking to finish.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Lawler.
Here we go.
there on that attempt. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Finish.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Under 2 minutes now in round 2. Ruthless Robbie Lawler, DC. If looks could kill, man.
Both of them are landing massive shots. This is a crazy high pace.
So we call on the fight stats here. These numbers are unofficial, but 52 total strikes unofficially have landed for Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And landing with 43% accuracy against Leon Edwards. Edwards' cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. $20 seconds to go, round 2. Hook to the head there. What a connection, right under the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Everything you got. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped the quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Oh, a nice... All right, so he catches the kick there and beautifully counters with the takedown. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you...
Oh, my goodness.
Side of it really starting to bruise here. You wonder how much weight he can put on that leg moving forward. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. That is a hard left hand that lands for Leon Edwards, and as usual, DC letting his fighting.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
90 seconds to go in our third and final round. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Ruthless Robbie Lawler, the consummate fan favorite, and the power game was on point tonight, champ.
One of the toughest fighters we've ever seen in the UFC. When he came from Strikeforce, he was a new man and fought his way to the UFC championship.